Hey guys, Adam Savage here in my cave. We recently put up the first in a series of videos about Bethesda's game Starfield, and in the video I am machining a central block to hold on to the spaceship we build in that video. And we'll include a link to that video in the description. And while I'm machining this block, my hands become bright blue. And it's not fully explained in the video, and there are a lot of comments wondering why, as I say later in the video, my hands look like I was trying to retrieve my watch from an airplane toilet. Josh has queued up the video for me. I'm going to walk you through this, what happens. The reason it's not in the video is because I had music playing at the time. I had copyrighted music playing at the time. So we're going to elide that copyrighted music. I'm going to walk you through the disaster as it unfolds. So here we go. I'm machining this aluminum block, and I need to mark out where I'm going to be machining. And for that, I use what's called marking fluid. You don't just make a mark with a Sharpie. You actually want a really, really fine mark. And I'll talk about that in a second. But I pull out this, basically a magic marker for marking fluid, and spill it all over the freaking vise. This is a dark blue but clear lacquer. It dries very quickly. It is highly staining. You can see just from getting ready to shoot this video, I've already got blue on my fingers. And I'm just going to pause now that I've walked away and talk about this. This is an absolutely vital machinist's material, because when you want to machine up to a line, sure, you're going to make measurements, but you also need reference marks, and it's called laying out on your part. And one of the cheapest ways to lay out is simply to color in with a Sharpie the part that you're going to machine, and then with a scribe, go in and make the marks that you need. And you can see with this scribe, I'm making a surpassingly fine mark. And that's great for laying out. But even better for laying out is what's called marking fluid. And this is marking fluid. It is like I said, it is a blue lacquer. And you paint it on aluminum like this. And what it gives you is a layer that you can scrape through without scraping the metal. This is actually really important about marking fluid. Its specific dimensionality is such that it shows its marks really clearly, but you don't have to scratch the metal. I have certainly had an issue polishing out a scratch like that in aluminum when I'm trying to get a highly polished surface. So marking fluid, it's still drying. So marking fluid, hold on, let's see here. I think I can get this drying faster. There we go. You can see it dries to a very nice even blue. And then when you make a mark in it, a very light mark, that was barely any touching. I am not scratching the aluminum. I am only scratching the lacquer finish. It is, it's one of the most important machinist tools for me. And it comes in a lot of different form factors. It comes in a bottle with a brush. It comes in a spray can, which I don't like as much. And recently I found out it comes in effectively like a magic marker bottle, except that when I opened the bottle, the magic marker part came out with the cap. And so I turned it over to expect to do a magic marker thing and just poured a full jar of this all over my vise. So that was the first mistake. What happens the second time? And we're gonna just free roll this, but I'm gonna tell you. I put the magic marker part back in, and then in the scraping it on the aluminum, I noticed it wasn't laying down as much fluid as I wanted. And so I thought to myself, well, if I give it a little squeeze, I'll just push some fluid through the magic marker part. And what I did was I popped the whole magic marker cork right out. And as you can see, it still has that proclivity. So before I get any messier, let's free roll this. I look like I've been trying to retrieve something from an airplane toilet. All right. Grr is what I have to say to you. All right. So this is what happens here. That's it. See, it's this. It's like a marker, and it just came right off. It just poured right the frack off. Okay. Oh, I just... All right. All right, paper towels. There we go. I hope that answers all of your Why are Adam's hands blue questions. Thank you guys for joining me for this quick explanatory video, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, what a maroon. It's literally like, what the all right, okay. All right. So what I want